So it's Atemoya time at the tasting table, and today we have 2 or possibly 3 kinds of Atemoya. This large beautiful one is Lisa, and then we have a small green ones that were not saleable, really not saleable, and these are either Geffner or 97-1. I have a hard time telling the difference between them by looking at them, so if there's a big difference in flavor, we'll know, but we won't know which one.
Which is which.
Very scientific here, but we'll come back and visit that if we when
So
we
you
have
have to
some
get them
marked
both.
fruit. Yeah. So yes. So this particular, both the 97-1 and the Geffner are firmer and less juicy Atemoya. Of course, Atemoya is a cross between cherimoya and sugar apple.
Nice.
And the Lisa one, I think that Har was involved in the development of that particular Atemoya. Oh, here, I forgot myself. Oh, that's good.
There is nothing wrong with any Atemoya.
It's
they're
a
just
little
such
bit
good fruit.
crunchy, I think is what I would describe it as. But it's not crunchy like an apple. It's very easy to bite and to chew, but it's
It's almost the consistency of a pear. It's not as hard as an apple. I think more like
that's
pear
true.
consistency.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And a little bit of the grittiness like a pear as well, which is just fine.
It seems to be more gritty near the skin.
The gritty feels like I'm chewing on sugar.
Yeah.
It is very
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, it's 100% sugar, I think.
Well, we might have some Atemoya growing right here in a few years.
Things could be
Throwing-
worse.
throwing the seeds. So,
Yeah, no complaints there.
I like that one.
so what would you compare the flavor to?
Pear.
Mm,
Little pear, little apple, sugary. Nice.
It has,
It tastes a lot to me like a sugar apple. I mean, big
Yeah.
surprise.
But more of a pear taste.
Yeah, it's more fruity. It's hard.
And
to,
the consistency.
It's a terrible description, but yeah, more fruity than a sugar apple. But yeah, it has more of maybe a pear taste or something than the sugar apple.
A couple
does.
different flavors in there.
Yeah, sugar apple I think is a little bit more monochromatic.
Yep.
so this
He's a
one,
new tree.
Yeah.
a little bit bigger.
Lovely.
It might be the same variety. Let's just see.
Or not.
Who knows? Well, let's see if I can do this. Well,
Okay. Smells different.
Over the shoulder.
you're supposed to get the bigger
Oh, I
part,
don't know.
but I don't know.
It makes no difference.
More juicy
It's
than the
all-
first
it's
one.
gonna be
But it
good.
might have been the level of ripeness. At least my piece is.
So, do we think it's a level of ripeness thing, or do we get the second variety?
I'm hoping for the second. Look at it.
Yep.
It's like brown sugar, don't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Right at the skin.
It's very sugary next to this.
Loaded.
Yeah.
I'd almost say this is a different one. And if I'm wrong, it's because of the level of ripeness.
Well, I guess you were done
It
with
was
that.
yeah. I guess my choice was made for me.
Make sure we get trees
I
all
want to say
around.
it's I want to say it's the same fruit at a different level of ripeness. could be wrong, but I think it's the same one.
And being it's larger, it's been on the tree longer. I didn't see that brown sugaryness at the base of the top of the skin. I didn't see that.
That's a nice fruit.
Yeah. I mean, it does have
You just
like
can't go wrong.
a possible little brown sugar, a little part of the flavor of brown sugar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very sweet.
yeah.
It's got those fruity flavors.
It's got those mysterious fruity flavors. Yeah, I know.
It was sweeter than the first one, but it might, like you said, it might have been more
Yeah.
mature.
I have a hard time comparing it to anything else. I mean, it doesn't have a flavor like anything else that really comes to mind.
Yeah, I've tasted.
So we'll see if this tastes like either of the other two.
Whether it does or not, it's going to be good.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Here you get more seeds to
Thank you.
plant. And then we have a bonus for whoever comes up with the best description gets another quarter.
This one's different.
Yeah, no sugar. It tastes different.
Yep. The flavor isn't as pronounced either, and I think the level of ripeness is about the same.
I would say that's the different one.
Yeah, I would too. Even at the skin,
Even at the
it's
skin.
very different.
Yep.
It's a lot more mild than the other one was. It doesn't
Yeah.
have as much of that fruity taste that we all know and love so much.
It's more alive, refreshing.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that
So
it's
number
darn
one is-
good too. But
It is,
you know,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard.
It's
to,
like the difference between the green sugar apple and the red sugar apple. One is a little bit less wild or whatever.
And some people don't like that, a lot of sugar, so
Yeah.
that would satisfy someone else's palate.
well, it's still plenty sweet,
Yeah.
but it's just not quite as sweet as the other.
It's
Correct.
more like custard apple sweet rather than sugar apple sweet.
That's true.
So, last one is Lisa, and here are some two gorgeous fruit I just found.
I got a feeling I'm going to fall in love with Lisa.
But
You
don't
can
let
count
your
on
wife
that.
know. But unfortunately, these
late
are
now.
not ripe, and so we're gonna try to taste these, which it still feels pretty firm, but they've been taste tested already. The squirrels and everything loves Lisa. They just really get into it. It feels pretty crunchy, so Lisa really shouldn't be a crunchy Atemoya. I'm thinking that those animals were truly desperate. They were not ready to wait until it became creamy like it should be. This should be more like the consistency of a sugar apple when it's ripe.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
this is more like the consistency of a potato when it's ripe. But we'll try it anyway.
We're daring.
Yeah, this will be crunchy, but Lisa is really not supposed to be crunchy.
Thank you.
Much of a smell.
Oh, yeah, boy, that's a crunch. Not much of a flavor.
No.
Oh, this one is riper, but we have very little that we can taste in
It's
this
very
one.
reminiscent of a potato. Oddly.
Yeah, we can sell it, right?
Yeah. It's good. New legume. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. Potato.
This is only going to be slightly better. A little bit of juiciness to it. There we go.
Thank you.
First victim.
Yay.
Yeah, first piece had no.
Yeah, no
Aroma
sweetness.
at all.
Yeah, truly desperate animals that got into that.
Mhm.
I'm going to say they were desperate on this one, too.
Well, I'm seeing like liquid, so it's not as bad. There you go.
Okay.
It's
Let's see if I have any rotten fruit inside. Might be better.
It has. What's really strange is it has a more like a resinous flavor
bottom?
that wasn't in the other one.
At the bottom,
Uh-huh.
it's much sweeter.
Oh, okay.
At least my pieces.
I'm getting pine trees.
Well, you like the resinous flavor in mangoes.
So what you've given me is a Tommy Atkins mango disguised as a Lisa Atemoya.
I'm going to be right back. I'm going to check and see if I have something else. So this is the other end of the spectrum. I brought rotten fruit for you.
Fantastic.
So it's not going to be like the potato. That's all we can say. I was hoping this would make it, and I guess it didn't, but now my standards are different. So this is a ripe to overripe Lisa.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it's got a little aroma.
It's a little fermenty.
Oh, good. In case you're trying to not have alcohol.
It's too late.
So does it?
It's not too over. Maybe a day. It's nice.
Yeah, if I get pulled over with a breathalyzer on,
Yeah, you're in trouble.
they might take me away.
Yeah, it does have the flavors, but then you have the
Kind of alcohol flavor.
the alcohol
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah.
it's like you've just made a umbrella drink out of an Atemoya and
Yeah.
something, right?
But it's better that way.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
Yes.
under
and
it.
better
Yes.
than the potato phase.
Yeah, but nobody wants a drink made out of potato.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we didn't have a decent Lisa. I mean, if I were really hungry, I would eat all of this that I
course.
could.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not walk well afterwards, but yeah, definitely a day or so past its prime. But the green skin, the small green skin ones, which probably included Geffner and 97-1, were really good.
Yes.
And you said apple, pear, brown sugar kind of description for the one, and
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
What
a
you
little
think about
sugar
the other
apple
one?
flavor in there too.
Yep. Yep. No, they were both very, very nice. I thought one was a little bit more mild than the other. Lisa's a really, really good fruit. It's too bad we didn't have one that
Yeah,
was perfect.
it's
but
just a feast for the eyes, and so we
It
can
certainly is.
admire this and we can pretend that we're eating the ripe fruit, which is
Yes.
really good, but not
bathe
today.
in the aura of her beauty.
Okay. Yeah, this one I'm thinking is the exact same situation. Maybe even worse, but we'll look inside anyway. Yeah, it doesn't look promising.
No.
So we'll just call it a day on Atemoya. We love the fruit, and,
Yes, we
and we
Yes.
just a cross, of course, between sugar apple and cherimoya. And these are three really good varieties, but unfortunately we were not able to taste Lisa at its prime.
That's a wonderful fruit.
Yes,
That's
it is.
very nice.
Thank you.
So thank you.